Welcome everybody. Welcome to Leeuwarden. Welcome in Leeuwarden. I'll try to say it in Frisian. It's very nice to see everybody. My name is Danny Stevens. I'm VP of People for Datamaran and also the unofficial Leeuwarden ambassador for the company. And I hope that by the end of this evening we will walk away with about 80 of us, so that would be good. To start off today, I would like to invite Wethouder Reitsma to the stage and hear something from you.
Of course. Thank you. Good evening, dear and esteemed guests. New York, Valencia, London, and now finally Leeuwarden. If I would ask anyone which is the odd one out, I think most of the people would say that will be Leeuwarden. And I fully disagree. We can compete against and we can compare ourselves with giant metropolitan areas. So the choice of Datamaran for Leeuwarden is therefore a choice of pure obviousness. And of course I say this with a smile, and I must admit that we are very conscious of our size, of our possibilities, but does it confine us or our ambitions? I think not. Last week there was an interview with you in our local newspaper, and you said that we are too modest. So I'm a very quick learner. So in this introduction I'm trying to show a bit of bravado. Welcome to you all once again. Welcome to our city, and for some of you, welcome thuis. My name is Abel Reitsma, and on behalf of the municipality of Leeuwarden, I say thank you. Thank you for being present here tonight as we celebrate the launch of this company. I'm Vice Mayor and I'm responsible for economic affairs, labor, education, research and innovation. Now I just mentioned the few cities that you already hold office, and having a look at these cities, in London you have Hyde Park, I think familiar with most of you. Here we have Prinsentuin. In New York you can climb the Empire State Building. Here you can climb all 180 steps of the Leaning Tower Oldenhoven. In Valencia, excuse my Spanish, you have Jardín del Turia, a former river bed. Here we have an abundance of water and embrace challenges that involve water technology. To be more precise, we are the capital of water technology, an internationally known specialty that we have carefully created in the last 20 years here with education, entrepreneurs and governments. People from all over the world come to visit Leeuwarden. And now we are here together to celebrate that Datamaran has established here in Leeuwarden a new tech company dedicated to a sustainable world. In Leeuwarden we make well-considered choices about which companies we want to enable, which companies we want to facilitate, and we make clear choices in preference. We're looking for companies that genuinely add value to our municipality. Economy, after all, is a tool, it's an instrument, and definitely not an objective itself. And this concept has been translated into 3 goals: an attractive business climate, strengthening our economic structure, and of course, increasing innovation. And if you look at the goals, it is easy to say that this is a perfect match. With your connection to University, Campus Friesland, as well as your global network, you are the company that adds value. You are making huge strides in helping other companies to benefit from the latest information and technology. As mentioned before, the interview in the local newspaper last weekend, there was a great quote from you which reflects your passion, and I'll do it in Frisian. After all, you're in Friesland and we are extremely proud of our language. And it says, we moeten dat alles ontwan om de wereld beter te maken, voor elke ieder. Let me translate that. We have to do everything in our power to make the world a better place. And in this exact phrase, I think we find each other. Now, to conclude this speech with a vision that I would like to share with you, maybe we will look back in 20 years, just as we do now on water technology, and say we were there when Datamaran came home embarked on a new adventure in information technology sustainability and thereby created a new part of our local economy. Let's hope. Marjella and your team, welcome, and once again, congratulations. There is a huge vase here,
Oh,
but I would like to hand it over.
flex the muscles.
Yes. It makes me completely disappear.
Do we need to do a picture moment now? I think so.
You have
Thank
it?
you so much.
Oh.
Dankjewel.
Lovely.
Dankjewel.
It's a vase from a local artist, and if you have a close look at the vase, it of course is the Oldenhoven in ceramics.
Wow.
Amazing. Thank
Our
you.
gift to you.
Dankjewel.
Once again, welcome.
Thank you very much, Abel. I think those words are very special for me for many reasons. This is really about coming home. And this is not necessarily something I had planned. When my husband and I decided to move back to Friesland, it was very much about personal reasons. The world was in crisis. It was the global pandemic. I had 1.5-year-old twins, and we were missing home. And we were missing both the support from family in terms of help, but also in terms of mental support. It wasn't quite clear where we were headed. So we came home, and it was a great choice because we could see how our children could grow up here, like I grew up here, in a place that is a good place with very good people, normal people that work hard and say, you know, let's act normal, let's not necessarily rise above. And I think that is a very good mentality to have because it keeps you very grounded. But yeah, as you know, I've been around the block. I went to several places, and coming back here, hearing about what Campus Friesland was doing, you know, at the time when I studied at the Rijksuniversiteit Groningen, the Campus Friesland was not there. It was very special to me. I actually saw it come by on LinkedIn. Sustainability, innovation, sustainable development goals, technology, data science. What? That's amazing. That's what we do at Datamaran every day. So the thought entered into my head, maybe there is something there to explore. So I actually reached out to the people at Campus Friesland, and the response was, come, let's do a lecture. You know, come here. You can have a meeting here. You can bring your management team over. And it was, again, like coming home. So I started introducing the idea with my management team, saying, I think we should maybe open an office in Leeuwarden. Where? I'm like, check out this campus. And the bachelor program just won, I think for the 3rd year in a row, the first prize in being the best bachelor program in the Netherlands. Oh wow, you know, it sounds very interesting. So I actually ended up bringing people over here, and they started seeing for themselves how beautiful this province is, how lovely the people are, but also the talent in this city, and how closely aligned it was to Datamaran's core values around sustainability and applying technology to enable sustainability to come to scale. So today, we're not just celebrating the opening of the office here, we're also launching the film. So Datamaran commissioned a documentary series that we started about 6 months ago, where we said let's interview people in business and ask them why, amidst of all the challenges that companies face in terms of sustainability and making the right choices, that they are forging their path ahead. So with this documentary series that we'll show today, you will hear firsthand from business leaders why this is so critical for their companies today. Not because they want to do the right thing, maybe some of them do, but because they feel this makes business sense. And I think that's been the turning point that I've experienced in all these various cities for sustainability, that it is truly business critical now. And if you want to be successful today as a company, this is where you have to make some tough decisions. And then meeting the students at the campus Friesland, I immediately felt the energy. And I was asked to do the graduation speech at the bachelor program last year. And I saw parents in the room, probably thinking, why are my kids studying this? You know, what's the career path in this? And I can say with full confidence that the world needs solutions now more than ever, across all the disciplines. And having this so close to home is very inspiring, and we want to be a part of it. So as Datamaran, our focus first and foremost in Leeuwarden will be to become our talent hub for the company. So to see if we can, start up some internships, some side jobs, some research collaborations that are already underway. And I think with creativity and an open mind and let's do it mentality, we can make a lot happen. Because what's very exciting about Leeuwarden is that the lines are very short. So if you know a few people that want to make some change happen, we can do it. And there's one person that fully agrees with that. So I'm going to play a video recording for you. And after that, I'll invite Piet Bauma to come to the stage, the Managing Director of Campus Friesland. But let's hear it first from our special guest.
Hi, welcome all. Thanks to Datamaran for inviting me to say a few words. Amazing that you've found your way back to the northern Netherlands to establish yourself here. And of course it's obvious because it's a place where renewable energy, water technology, all kinds of clean tech come together. A space where Datamaran plays of course an important role in getting the ESGs between the ears in the DNA of corporate clients. The North, Friesland in this case, I think is a very good choice for you to establish yourself. And I wish for you, all the innovators in Northern Netherlands to find great collaborations to work on those important themes that the ESG are, and create really a brand for yourselves in this space, and to establish the North as the place where you want to go if you are really concerned about sustainability and climate and technology and innovation to support those objectives. Wishing you a wonderful day among great talent, and I hope you find a lot of inspiration. Have a great day.
So with that, I would like to welcome Piet Bauma to the stage to share a few words about the amazing work of Campus Friesland.
Dear Mariella and founders and team of Datamaran, ladies and gentlemen, it is such a joy to be here tonight to celebrate the opening of the new Leeuwarden office of Datamaran. And I'm truly happy to represent here the University of Groningen Campus Friesland as one of the biggest supporters of your decision to come to Friesland. 8 years ago, I started building up the new branch campus of the University of Groningen here in Leeuwarden together with Professor Jouke de Vries, present here at the front row, now current president of the university. And together with a growing number of dedicated staff members, scientific and professional, from many different countries, we built up the campus. And as a born Frisian, having worked for decades in the university on reinforcing connections between academia and the outside world, I couldn't be more proud of being tasked with setting up this campus. This campus in the region and for the region. Having the opportunity to bring back the university back to Friesland 2 centuries and 4 years after the Universiteit van Franeker had to close down. Campus Friesland was officially born in 2018 as the 11th faculty of the University of Groningen. Mind you, the 11th faculty, 11, a sacred number in Friesland. It couldn't have been better than being the 11th faculty. Campus Friesland is located in one of the most prominent buildings in Leeuwarden, the Beurs, 50 meters away from here. And I was glad that we could host you today when you had your meeting in our faculty room in the Beurs. We are an international community of students, staff and PhDs. We are ambitious and diverse. We are striving for world-class teaching and research and eager to make a positive societal impact. We are globally oriented and regionally rooted. In our faculty we have created bachelor, master and recently also lifelong learning programs and set up research departments where staff from different disciplines work closely together. Governance, psychology, ecology, geography, data science, law, linguistics, and more. A faculty where students and staff work on case-based projects in living labs, thesis projects and internships together with a societal partner from our regional, national or international network. The Sustainable Development Goals are our global reference point. The Frisian Knowledge Agenda is our regional framework. And this shows exactly how at Campus Friesland sustainability studies and data science have come together. The SDGs inspired us to place the environmental, social and governance, ESG, at the center of our scientific work. The Frisian Knowledge Agenda has introduced us into the regional network of data and digitalization. Data and digitalization are key elements in the Northern Netherlands ecosystem for building the Blue Delta Friesland. Blue Delta Friesland, region of broad prosperity, circularity and social transitions. And in many, if not all of our degree programs, we aim to combine knowledge and skills in these domains. Our Bachelor of Science, Data Science and Society, our University College Friesland with the Bachelor Global Responsibility and Leadership, as Mariella mentioned already, top ranked in the Keuzegids Bachelors as the best bachelor program in the Netherlands. And also our Master of Science, Sustainable Entrepreneurship, they all have in common at least two things. Their students are committed to sustainability and eager to step into the real world to share and apply what they have learned. Plus, we teach them to build and use data in a fair, innovative, and first of all, responsible way. And then, while building further on these programs, Mariella came to the Beurs. She came to meet our relationship officer, Rowan Niels, in December 21. By the way, Rowan Niels is excused tonight because of his marriage tomorrow. That was the start, that meeting between Mariella and Rowan Niels was the start of another kind of marriage between Datamaran and Campus Friesland. I've been told that Mariella and Rowan Niels called it a match made in heaven. I've learned to be careful with this kind of labels, but Mariella, even if it is a match made on earth, it has already proven to be fruitful for both sides. Together, we can work on innovative and smart ESG. As Campus Friesland, we are part of a leading world-class university, a top 100 research university. We are also part of a region at the forefront of transitions to a more sustainable society and economy. And, Abel, we are part of the city of Leeuwarden, City of Sustainable Development Goals. In this beautiful city, in this region, we welcome Datamaran as one of our prominent societal partners. In 2015, when I started to work in Leeuwarden at Campus Friesland, I really had the feeling of coming home. I know that Mariella and her team feel the same. You already mentioned that. I can only wish you will be at home here. You have brought a successful international leading business to Friesland, and it will be incredibly important for the region and for us. On behalf of the entire delegation of the University of Groningen Campus Friesland, I wish you every success and also happiness. Your future is our future.
So now the moments that everybody's been waiting for the Dutch premiere of the Docuseries.
I was thinking about ESG the other day, and I have been doing ESG since I began my work 30 years ago, because it's about environmental, social, and governance. And I could see all of those environmental issues. I could see the social impacts. I could see, for me, governance was the lack of leadership, the lack of transparency, the lack of, oh my gosh, we have a problem and we need to deal with it and not push it down the line. So I was doing ESG way back when. I just didn't know it would have an acronym, ESG.
So, tonight is about ESG. Tonight is about coming home in Leeuwarden. But more than anything, tonight is about meeting all of you, our community. We'll be doing that in Café Tous, which is just around the corner. You started from there. Before we do that, I do want to introduce a few people today, part of the Datamaran team, all present here. So I think if when I call your name you stand up, then the rest of the audience will see who I'm talking about. Starting with our COO and co-founder and the Frenchman from Oudega, there's JP Lecour. Then all the way from the US, we have our SVP market leader, Susie Kalis. Staying in the US, VP of Research and Sustainability, Ian van der Vlucht. They do speak Dutch, yep. Moving a little bit closer to the UK, our Head of Customer Success and Partnerships, Valerie Fokke. Head of Sales right next to her, Jazz Sidhu. I think we also have our Head of Accounts and Innovation, Donato Calacce, in the house. There he is. Marketing, Karina Correa. You can tell we have a full house, huh? Sustainability Strategy and Operations, Maeva Charles. Talent Acquisition, Brandon Smith-Vestergaard. Special Superpower, our EA, Virginia Price. And last but not least, you've seen him walking around with the camera, Bart Dijkstra, Head of Design. And then our other special guest, Chairman of the Board, Marco Ariello. So that's all of us. Now we want to meet all of you. We're going to do that in Café Tous, which is just around the corner.
But also give updates. Is there a new regulation that we need for us in that country where we have operations? It's always changing. There are people that are watching
are you?
Good.
Yeah, great evening.
Yes,
Fantastic.
Right. How's your freezing?
Top.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.